Prediction Central Podcast. Hate me or love me. There's no in between. So you know I had to do a video on this. Hochul calls in the National Guard to help out you fucking polite savages on MTA train systems, which is crazy. But she didn't give up extra money for the overtime for the cops. But it is what it is, man. But check it out. They just tried to implement. See, the National Guard is not going to be in the hood fucking train station systems. They're going to be deployed in Manhattan. But just now, like a couple hours ago, they said last night, early this morning, around something like 2 a.m, 2 guys was accosting a female, and they stabbed a 53-year-old man in the hand right here on White Plains Road on the 2 line. I'm not sure what part of the 2 line, because it's all White Plains Road, but they didn't say what stop. But he was stabbed in the hand. This is what I'm saying. They're not deploying them in certain areas. They back checking in certain areas in Manhattan. It's not going to be in the Bronx, Brooklyn, where you got to keep your head on a swivel at. It's fucking crazy. But this is one closer step to martial law. People don't even realize it. This is what y'all voted for. Y'all voted for this George Soros Antifa bullshit and didn't understand how now we're one step closer to stop and frisk, which we might as well do it. They say, oh, the black and brown people, oh my God, they're going to be profiled. But who's doing most of the shooting? The young black and Spanish fucking savages. This is what's doing most of this problem. So if you're getting deployed and you see them, it is what it is. This is your fault for not policing your fucking city. MTA workers getting attacked. It's getting ridiculous. Check out this news clip.
The violent incidents in the subway. Governor Hochul announces a new 5-point safety plan.
And it includes bringing in the National Guard and also adding cameras. This is on top of Mayor Adams' announcement yesterday to add more cops and reinstitute bag checks. CBS 2 political reporter Marsha Kramer here now. And just as this plan takes effect, Marsha, there's more violence on the subway.
Yes, there is, Christine and Maurice. Governor Hochul and Mayor Adams said the new safety plan will protect both passengers and transit workers. So it was more than ironic that within an hour after the safety plan was announced, with much fanfare, I might add, another subway conductor was attacked.
Now let me just be very, very clear. These brazen, heinous attacks on our subway system will not be tolerated.
Tough talk from Governor Hochul as she announced that 100 members of the National Guard and MTA cops would be deployed in the subway system to help the NYPD conduct bag checks to keep weapons off the trains. But it didn't stop the violence. Minutes after she spoke, a conductor was struck on the head with a bottle at the East 170th Street and Jerome Avenue station.
I know how it plays on your psyche when you hear.
It makes no sense when they say these things because they're only putting up the National Guard in certain neighborhoods. They would never put the National Guard on 170th Street on the 4 line in Jerome Avenue. They'll never put the National Guard up here by 233rd Street or Gun Hill Road. It's just not happening. They want to keep the money safe. Excuse me. So this is what I'm saying. It's all a fluke. They want things to get so bad so they can usher in martial law. So guarantee the MTA can say they shutting the trains down at 9 o'clock. No trains coming in and out at 9 o'clock. No buses coming in at 9 o'clock. Now it's just lawless. People gonna do what they need to do and get by, pay for Ubers and Lyfts and all that stuff like that. So it's an uptick in whatever, man. But guaranteed, if she's deploying them downtown in Manhattan, you're not deploying them in the urban areas because they don't have urban area combat or training. What the fuck does urban training has to do with just combat in general and just being a good civilian to help out your fellow taxpaying citizen or a fellow civilian that's in distress? It's getting crazy, man. These words, these liberals, America's about to fall, man. And I could see it happening with all these goddamn contracts. Goddamn nation employees is corrupt. City employees is corrupt. Everybody's corrupt, man. And this is the year of truth. The year of the dragon. Research it. The lunar year was the year of the dragon for the Chinese New Year. 2024 is the year of truth. So everybody truths is coming out. You can't hide behind the what's it called? Like, you're not Mr. Oz no more. Wizard Oz. You can't hide behind the curtain no more. Everything's coming to light. So whether you like it or not, this is what's happening. So if you got any type of skeletons in your closet, you best be prepared to brick wall them up, padlock them, cement them, close, because it's going to come out sooner or later, man. Predictions Decision Podcast, hate me or love me, there's no in between. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It is what it is. I don't know if the National Guard is going to help out, but it is what it is, man.